Hello there, it's Priscilla Batzel in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. It's getting kind of late in the day and I've got some colors left over and no idea how anything's going to work out, but I'm going to give it a shot. Sort of fly by the seat of my pants. Put some white where my sky might be. I left paint on my spatula, that's not good. Okay, well, it's dry paint now. And so long as it's not meant to smooth anything out, it ought to be alright. I think I'm going to go a little below my horizon line, and I'm going to assume, that doesn't sound good already, does it? Why don't we just spread that everywhere and not worry about it? We'll get what we get. I'm going to assume I'm going to get something surrealistic. That's what I'm going to assume. And I'm going to take most of my colors that were left over from the scoop I did earlier, put them right in that sky, hoping that there's not too much green, and hoping that I can basically just get away with using these colors and have some fun at the same time without worrying too much about it, and use up my paint. We shall see if that will work or not. It's kind of a risk, actually. Let's see, I want to add some art lines. And some pink. And maybe a little of this other pink that I love. Can I have it? No? I have another bottle very similar. Where did that come from? It just flew out of the air. Well, we did have the lawn crew here earlier, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know if I can do both of these at once, but I'm going to certainly give it a shot. And I am looking for that right there. I think I'm also looking for a skewer, because it seems to have plugged itself up while I went inside. What do I want? What I usually want is some bottles off of my edge catcher that I expect to use. And I want the paint to come out of the bottle. I just cleaned that lid out too. I seem to have spiders and other things, anomalous things just landing willy-nilly. What else for the bottom? I don't know. We're just going to go over and back. And I'm not going to worry about putting that back on now. So let's do what I said I was going to do and start. I don't know if I'm going to get all the way there. I might just let things move around a little. I do kind of want to go all the way over there, but I think I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to try and be patient. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to get past my pooling point of no return. As soon as I have most of the colors spread on the top and the bottom, this could be pretty cool. Then I will worry about them getting in the middle. Alright, so I'm going to put another edge catcher on my tile because I'm going to tip and use this part of the green that's already on the bottom for that edge. And whatever paint comes off on the sky, I can still steal back on that other edge catcher. It looks like I don't have to yet. Whoops. Oh no. Come on. Don't do that yet. Or do that yet. Whatever. I don't mind. Let it run down that way. And then over. And then maybe some swiping going on. I really am intending on using whatever comes off that edge catcher that's down below back into the artwork. And in the meantime, I could do it with both of them actually. Let me have a look and see what I've got and what I might want to do. And I think I love what skewers do, but I want some. Oh, I almost wasted that paint, darn. Let me grab another OXO omelet turning spatula, best paint spreading spatula in the world sort of thing. Now I wish I had that top back on. And then I'd gotten the clog out of the tip. Oh well, never mind. Let's put some water in there. And let's put that, let's get the green off of that. Put the sky colors back in the sky. Let some clouds happen. We'll just change things a little bit before we go tipping up. For the fun of it. My edge is almost covered, that's nice. I do want to think about whether I might want to take some of this color down here, give myself an area that could be construed as the horizon line. I'm also going to use that color and let everything tip up. Quickly cover my bottom before I get too outrageous up there, maybe. Wow, I got a lot of I got a lot of color on my tile, and I want some of that. I want to use some of that. Looks like we've got an inland river coming. That's kind of neat. I like that. Doesn't that look like a river? Here, check it out. River. Very cool. I'm happy about that, actually. Very neat. I'm going to cover my edge that's not covered up there where I didn't tilt onto that. I am going to try not to destroy my new river or whatever else it signifies. And I've got all that nice color, and I'm probably not going to use any of it. I'm going to use a clean edge of this spatula, which did not help me save my river any. But there could be reflections in the water, right? We're still good, I think. We've got little mountains everywhere. And I could, actually, you know, once. Oh, please, come on, just, really? Thin stream would be okay. I would be not unhappy with that. Use the sharp end of my skewer very gently and just provoke my little blue mountain range, my purple mountain range in the distance. I'm going to throw a little more copper if I can see it down here along the edge. Not always my first choice favorite color, but ooh, that Art Minds doesn't cover as well as I was expecting it to. I'm going to throw a little purple in there too. Got some neat cells, and I don't use any GAC 8. I don't use any silicone in my paint mix. But I do use GAC 800 by Golden, which means that if the paint is thick in places like this, I can probably... I love that little river! Oh, that's so cool! Let's make it go all the way back. I wonder if I can make it go all the way back. Maybe I can. If I put some paint... Yeah, winding river. Cool. Really neat stuff happening over here. I don't think I need to do anything else to my sky, unless I might want to add a sun. And I could play with that. Where's my sun? Do I want it there? Yeah, I kind of do. Just because I like to put a sun in the sky, and no other better reason than because I can. Oh, that's the name of my book on the Amazon link below. Show more under the video. What might I also want to do there? I don't know. I'm thinking orange as opposed to anything else. And I have some over here. But I also have a very dirty spatula. That's all right. I'm not unhappy with any of that. It is what it is. I didn't waste my paint, except for that. And I could probably still do something with that, I'm guessing, if I were really clever. Let's see. Let me try and get that paint off of there onto this edge catcher and see if I need it on my edge. Oh, and I do. Cool. All right, so this is what you got so far, and now I can see that I have another edge that paint would come in very handy to cover. And I'm just going to go across my whole top with that color because it's naked. I never tipped up, strangely enough. Unusual for me. Well, something must have just hit the internet because I'm definitely getting a response from my phone on something, and I wouldn't have known it was over there if it hadn't started making that noise. Alright, so I'm going to torch. I'm going to have one more look. How about that? I got 5 whole minutes left, and I like this. I didn't work too awful hard at it. The sky is excellent. I could probably put a few little trees in there at some point in time, but I don't think this is for that. Maybe, just maybe, the picture I just posted from earlier today on Instagram has just hit, because it was pretty cool, honestly. As much as I like that orange right there, I want some of it. Oh, it's got other colors in it. Darn. Okay, well. Oh, one eye short of a smiley face. Cool. It is what it is. And now it's a big orange sun, and I'm okay with that. She says as she decides to add a little yellow. And a little more yellow. I do like yellow skies. I also love a lot of things about this sky. And I'm still thinking about adding some yellow to that sun. No matter how big it spreads out, it's still going to be pretty cool. Although it is pretty large. Sorry about my head when it gets in the videos. I meant to apologize to you guys earlier. If you have an interest in purchasing my artwork, look for the hashtag at the end of any video, or go to my Facebook pages, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors, and you can find albums there that have artworks for sale and priced in them. If you are looking for a student group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group on Facebook is where students go. I got a few little spots on my edges, but other than that, I'm pretty good. Surprisingly so. That was kind of quick, and I don't mind. My bottom is pretty good. Got a couple little missing areas, but other than that, I got a river in this one. I like that river too. Alright, I love you guys. There's over 78,000 of you. I think I found a crib sheet, and then I lost it again. No, there it is. Cool. On the end screens, you will find on the bottom right-hand corner my website if you want to communicate with me there, or see stuff I've done in the past, or be linked to Fine Art America and Pixels.com, where you're going to find all kinds of stuff that artwork that I made is printed on other stuff that I picked over the years. There's a playlist with over 750 videos there. There's a place to subscribe, and what else? There's a contest every month for anybody who wants to help me continue to pay for art supplies so I can come back more often. And I like coming back more often, which reminds me, if you give me a thumbs up or watch the videos longer, including the commercials, you help me make a living. And I really appreciate that, because that's what makes me come back. The more thumbs up you give me, the better placement I get for my YouTube videos. And when I get better placement, I get more people watching them, and more people watching them means more subscribers. And more subscribers means that I'll keep coming back and doing this for you as long as I possibly can, as long as there's a possibility that it's going to help me pay the bills. And I got a few big projects in mind, so it's really helpful to get some art supply money. I promise you that. What else? Under the video are Pixels and Instagram also, and Pinterest. And you can find the paint pouring mixture. My recipe is under there also. I think that's about it, other than the fact that I give classes at the house, in the studio, in the house at Spring Hill in air-conditioned comfort. And we torch to release the bubbles in the paint. Always a good idea, not to be forgotten about. Because if you get bubbles and they pop while the painting is drying, you will not get them out. They are basically there to stay. They'll either be little craters or little bubbles. And see all these little marks that are popping? Those were bubbles. So good thing I remembered to do that before I look like a complete schmuck. I don't think that's a swear word. Although I do keep sticking my fingers in there, which is okay sometimes, and sometimes it's not. I also see that little thing up there. My son is kind of it's kind of interesting. And now it's kind of stylized. Cool. I've never done that before, and I like it. It's very illustrative. That looks like a blank spot. Wow. I've got a couple of minutes left to finish torching, and I don't think there's anything left I can tell you other than I love you. And thanks for all the great comments. You guys give me the best comments. You have a great sense of humor. You make my day. Really like that little, it looks like a saw blade. A saw blade sun, that's what I'll call this, the saw blade sun. I love the paint, leftover paints from earlier today, left all kinds of really cool cells. There is no silicone in any of my paint. I may have said that already, but I don't mind saying it again. And there's always GAC 800 by Golden. I see a little bit of canvas along the bottom edge, and I don't think I'm going to mind adding a little bit of purple to that. It'll just meld right in, especially if I touch it gently with my bamboo skewer. Alright. Yep. Another perfect moment where I shouldn't stick a skewer in an already heated piece of artwork. I love you guys. Watch some more videos. Binge if you want to. I love you. I'll see you soon. I'm going to zoom in so you can see a little bit better. Not that you will, because the end screens usually clog up both sides. But hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard going, hey, that was a success. Thank you for joining me. See you soon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.